Michelle, I heard you're getting married.
Oh?
Yes, someone told me she saw you at the bridal shop last weekend. You were trying on dresses, weren't you?
Who told you that?
So it is true. It's been a while, hasn't it? Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were best friends.
And who exactly told you about this?
Does it matter? The point is, I had to hear it from someone else. We've known each other since elementary school. Remember when we used to plan our weddings together? We promised to be each other's bridesmaids.
That was in 3rd grade, Lisa. I don't remember us being best friends, but we've been childhood friends and gotten along all this time. You should know why I didn't tell you.
What's that supposed to mean? We were inseparable in high school. And college, too, until...
Until what, Lisa? Until you decided to date Kenji?
Ancient history! I wanted to be the first to know about your wedding. This is such big news.
After what you've done to me, you should understand.
What? What did I do? Why are you being so cold?
Lisa, do you really not remember what you did to me? You stole my boyfriend, twice.
That was years ago. Why bring that up now?
Because it matters, Lisa. First, there was Kenji in college, then Takashi 2 years ago. I've let it slide before because we grew up together, but this is my wedding we're talking about now. I didn't want to deal with any drama, so I didn't tell you.
You're still hung up on ancient history. Besides, that wasn't my fault.
Excuse me? How is stealing my boyfriend's not your fault? You knew I was dating Kenji for over a year. And Takashi, we were planning to move in together.
It's just that I was more attractive, and they chose me because you weren't appealing enough. They chose me, so what could I do? It was out of my control. If they really loved you, they wouldn't have left, right?
Are you serious right now? You actively pursued both of them. You showed up at Kenji's workplace every day for weeks.
He enjoyed our lunch dates. Besides, you were always too busy with your studies to spend time with him. Someone had to keep him company.
And Takashi? You literally told him I was cheating on him, which was a complete lie.
Well, you were spending a lot of time with that coworker. Anyone would have thought the same thing. I was just looking out for Takashi.
That coworker was my cousin who was staying with me while job hunting. You knew that. You met him at my birthday party.
Oh, was that who that was? I totally forgot. But anyway, it all worked out for the best, didn't it?
Worked out for the best? How exactly?
Well, neither of them was really right for you. And Kenji and I dated for almost 6 months. That's longer than most relationships last anyway.
You broke up with him as soon as you found out he lost his job.
He wasn't ambitious enough. A girl has to think about her future. And Takashi, well...
Well, what? You dated him for 2 weeks before he realized what kind of person you are.
He was boring anyway. Always talking about his programming job. You should thank me for saving you from that.
Whatever. It's all in the past anyway.
Exactly. Water under the bridge. So, tell me about your fiancé. What's he like? Is he handsome? Successful?
Why should I tell you anything? It's none of your business.
Of course it's my business. He's going to marry my dear childhood friend. I need to make sure he's good enough for you.
Since when do you care about what's good for me?
Don't be like that. I've always cared. Remember when I told you your haircut in high school was awful? That was me looking out for you.
You told everyone I was trying to copy you, even though I had that style first.
Details. Come on, tell me about him. What's his name? Where did you meet? How did he propose?
He's a wonderful person. That's all you need to know.
That's so vague. What does he do for work? Does he make good money?
I suppose he does. He's a regular office worker, but he's at a foreign company. Makes enough that I could quit my job if I wanted to.
What? How did someone like you land a guy like that? No offense, but you're not exactly... I mean, you're still wearing the same style clothes from college. Are you sure he's not scamming you? He's not using you for something.
No, he's not. If you're going to be rude, stop messaging me.
I was just kidding. Can't you take a joke? We go way back, don't we? I'm just looking out for you. Like always.
Looking out for me? Is that what you call it? We're not close anymore. Our friendship is over.
What are you talking about? You're being so dramatic. This is exactly why Kenji said you were high maintenance. Anyway, introduce me to him.
Why should I? So you can try to steal him too?
Come on, it'll be fine. He sounds great. I want to meet Michelle's fiancé. A quick meeting won't hurt, right? Don't you trust him?
You're worried I'll lose him to you, like the others.
That's not what I meant. Don't you trust your fiancé? If you're so worried, maybe that says something about your relationship.
Of course I trust him. It's you I don't trust.
What about me? I'm hurt, Michelle. After everything we've been through. Remember when I let you copy my math homework in middle school? That's what real friends do.
You copied my homework and then told the teacher I cheated off you. I had to retake the entire test.
Ancient history. Whatever. Just introduce us. Unless, are you embarrassed? Is there something wrong with him? Is he not as successful as you're claiming?
I don't want to, but fine. Just don't do anything weird. You're already socially awkward enough as it is.
Me? Socially awkward? I'm the life of every party. Unlike some people who always leave early.
I leave early because I have work in the morning. Some of us have actual careers to maintain.
Ouch, so mean. But you'll introduce us. When can we meet? How about this weekend? I'm free anytime.
I'll check his schedule. And mine. We're both quite busy.
With wedding planning? I can help with that. I have so many ideas. Have you picked a venue yet?
Everything's under control. I don't need your help.
At least tell me the date. I need to make sure I'm free. And start planning my outfit. I want to look perfect for your special day.
I haven't decided on guest invitations yet.
But I'm definitely invited, right? Right? You can't not invite your oldest friend. Who else knows you as well as I do?
I'll think about it. For now, let's focus on the meeting first.
Yes, the meeting. I can't wait to meet him. Should we have dinner? Or maybe lunch would be better. Somewhere nice, obviously. He can afford it, right?
We'll see. I'll let you know the details later.
Perfect! This is so exciting! Just like old times! Remember when we used to rate cute guys at the mall? Now we're all grown up and getting married. Well, you are anyway. For now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just a joke. You're so sensitive these days. Anyway, let me know about the meeting. Can't wait to meet your mystery man. This is going to be fun.
We'll see about that. Just remember what I said. Don't do anything weird.
Me? Weird? Never. Trust me, it'll be perfect. Just like old times.
It won't be like old times. It can't be. But fine. I'll arrange something.
Yay! You won't regret this. Promise. This is going to be the start of something wonderful. I can feel it.
If you say so. I need to go now. Work to do.
Always so busy. But okay. Text me the details. Can't wait.
Excuse me.
Michelle! My honey! You finally messaged me! I knew you would. I've been checking my phone every 5 minutes!
Please stop with the creepy pet names.
But they suit you so well! My sweet honey! My precious flower! I've missed you so much!
Would you mind meeting one of my friends?
A friend? That's unusual. My honey asking me for something. Usually you ignore all my messages. This must be fate!
Can you just answer the question?
Of course! I'll do anything my cute honey asks. Anything! I've already planned our whole future together. Did you see the wedding venue I picked? The cherry blossoms will be perfect in spring!
That's not what this is about. I need you to meet someone. But first, we need to establish some ground rules.
Rules? For our love? Love has no rules. But I'll do anything you say. What kind of rules, my sweet honey?
First, stop calling me honey. Second, this is important. I need you to pretend to be my fiancé.
Fiancé? Yes! Yes, yes, yes! I knew it! I knew you loved me too! When should we have the ceremony? I already booked the venue for spring! The cherry blossoms will be so romantic!
That's not what I said. I said pretend. This is just for one meeting.
But why pretend when it's real? We're destined to be together! I see you every day at the station. Even though you changed your route, I still find you!
That's called stalking, and it needs to stop.
It's not stalking, it's love! Pure love, like in the movies! Remember that movie about the guy who followed the girl everywhere? So romantic!
That was a horror film. Listen carefully. I need you to focus.
I'm always focused on you! Every minute, every second! Did you get the flowers I sent to your office? And the chocolates? And the teddy bears?
Those all went in the trash. Now listen. This is important.
You're so cold, but that's what I love about you. Playing hard to get. So cute!
She's my childhood friend, and when I told her about getting married, she really wanted to meet you. I thought maybe I should introduce you.
A childhood friend? Will she be at our wedding? I've already picked out the perfect cake, and the music, and the decorations, everything pink and white, just like you love!
I hate pink, and there won't be a wedding. This is just one meeting.
But the venue is already booked! For spring, under the cherry blossoms! I used all my savings! It will be perfect!
You what? You actually booked a venue? Without my knowledge or consent?
For our special day! I know you'll love it. I've been planning everything. The flowers, the music, the guest list. I even found your parents' address!
That's completely inappropriate and illegal. But maybe we can use this.
Use what? Our love? It's meant to be! I can feel it!
The venue booking. When exactly did you book it for?
Next month, April 15th, under the cherry blossoms, just like in my dreams, our perfect day!
I see. And you said you used all your savings?
Every yen! Worth it for our love! I can't work anyway, too busy planning our future and protecting you!
Right. Listen carefully. I need you to do exactly as I say.
Anything for you, my sweet honey, my precious flower, my destined bride!
When you meet my friend, I need you to pretend we're engaged. Tell her about your job at the foreign company, the one you made up in your letters.
But I didn't make it up. I will get that job once they see how capable I am. Just like you'll see how perfect we are together.
Whatever. Just stick to that story. Can you do that?
I can do anything for you. Should I bring the ring? I bought one already. It's perfect. Just like you.
You bought a ring? Never mind, I don't want to know. Just be convincing. This is important.
I'll be the best fiancé ever. We can practice. Let's have dinner together. I know your favorite restaurant. I watch you eat lunch there every Tuesday.
That's not necessary. Just meet her. One time. That's all.
But what about after? The wedding venue is booked. The cherry blossoms, our perfect day.
We'll discuss that later. First, the meeting. Can you handle that?
Of course. I'll tell her how we met, how I fell in love at first sight, how I watched over you, our perfect love story.
No, just stick to the basics. Foreign company job, normal courtship, nothing else.
But our love is special, unique, like destiny, like fate, like
a restraining order waiting to happen. Just stick to the script.
A script? You wrote me a script? So thoughtful. This is why we're perfect together.
I'll ask her and let you know the details. Time and place. Nothing else.
Getting invited by my honey makes me so happy. I can't wait to get married under the cherry blossoms with the perfect cake and the perfect flowers and the perfect bride.
Focus. Just the meeting. That's all you need to think about.
I think about you all the time, every second, every minute, every hour. Did you get my latest letter? I sprayed it with your favorite perfume, the one you wear on Thursdays.
I'll be in touch about the meeting. Just the meeting. Understand?
Yes, my honey. My sweet, my precious, my destiny, my future wife, my perfect match, my cherry blossom bride.
Stop. Just wait for my message. And remember what I said. Stick to the story.
Our love story. I'll tell it perfectly, just like I practice every night. In my shrine to... I mean in my diary.
I'm leaving now.
No, wait! One more thing. Should I wear the matching couple shirts I bought? They say destiny and forever. I got your size right. I checked all your clothes when you were at work.
Goodbye, Sean. Wait for my message. And only my message. No surprise visits. No letters. No gifts. No shrine activities.
But my honey, how will you know I love you? I need to show you every day, every hour, every minute, every...
So, when do I get to meet him? It's been 3 days. Have you asked him yet?
Yes, I talked to him.
And? Don't keep me in suspense. When can we meet? Where? What should I wear?
He's free this weekend. Saturday afternoon.
Perfect! I'm free all day. Let's do lunch. Somewhere fancy. I know this great French place.
He suggested the cafe near Central Station. The one with the garden terrace.
Oh, that's kind of casual. I thought you said he was well off.
He is. He's just not showy about it, unlike some people.
What's that supposed to mean? I just appreciate the finer things. Like your fiancé must. Are you sure about this cafe?
Take it or leave it.
Fine. What time? Should I arrive early? Maybe scope things out?
2 p.m. And no, arrive on time. Like a normal person.
I'm always fashionably late. Make an entrance. Men love that.
Just be there at 2. And remember what I said. Don't do anything weird.
You worry too much. I'll be perfect. Just want to meet your special someone. Make sure he's good enough for you.
Right. That's exactly what you want.
Of course. What else would I want?
Lisa, sorry. Work is running late and I can't make it today. He's already at the meeting spot though, so would you mind going without me? Might be awkward, but...
Oh, so you're not coming? At all?
No, sorry. Emergency at work. Can't avoid it.
That's fine. More than fine. Thanks. That actually works out better for me.
Huh? What do you mean by works out better?
Nothing. Just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. I'll keep him company.
I see. Well, I don't really understand, but okay.
You don't need to come to the wedding today.
What? What do you mean?
Today is my wedding day. I'm stealing your rich fiancé. You won't be seeing Sean anymore. He's mine now. We're already married.
Wait, what's going on? What do you mean already married?
Exactly what I said. Sean is mine now. We hit it off immediately. Love at first sight. He told me how unhappy he was with you. How you never appreciated him. How you kept pushing him away.
Are you serious right now?
We went straight to the registration office. He was so eager to start our life together. You can go back to dating or whatever. We already filed our marriage registration today. Isn't it romantic? When you know, you just know.
You registered your marriage? Today? After meeting him once?
We're soulmates. Unlike you two. He said he was only with you because you kept pressuring him. But with me, it was an instant connection. True love. You must be shocked, right? How does it feel, Michelle? On your wedding day, your fiancé is gone. He's my husband now. Third time's the charm.
I see.
That's all you have to say? I see? Are you in shock? Can't process losing another one to me? Poor Michelle. Always second best.
You seem pretty proud of yourself. Must be quite a shock for the husband stealing Lisa.
Don't be bitter. It's not attractive. Your wedding's canceled. We'll be having our wedding ceremony tonight instead. Using your venue. Isn't it perfect? Don't you dare show up, you pathetic loser.
Oh, so there really is a wedding venue booked. That's good. Congratulations.
What do you mean, congratulations? Are you even listening? I stole your fiancé. On your wedding day. Show some emotion.
I'm just glad you'll get to have a wedding. Isn't that what you wanted?
What's that supposed to mean? Why aren't you crying? Or screaming? Or begging me not to take him?
Reality check.
Sorry I stole your rich fiancé on your wedding day. I'll wear the ring and be happy in your place, you loser. How does it feel? Losing another one to me? Must be a new record. 3 times. Maybe if you were more interested, or prettier, or less boring.
Congratulations. What a relief.
What? Why do you keep saying that? Are you having a mental breakdown?
Finally. Honestly, this is such a relief for me. Oh, since you seem to be confused and getting ahead of yourself, let me tell you the truth. That man was never my fiancé.
What? What are you talking about? Are you just saying that because you're bitter about having your man stolen?
No. It's the opposite. I can only feel grateful. To be honest, I've been trying to figure out how to handle this situation for months. You just solved it for me.
What? Grateful? This makes no sense. Can you explain properly? Stop being cryptic.
Actually, Sean wasn't my fiancé at all. He was my stalker. Has been for the past 8 months. Congratulations on your marriage to him.
Stalker? What are you talking about? This makes no sense. He told me all about your relationship, your dates, your future plans.
Oh, did he tell you about watching me eat lunch every Tuesday? Or following me to the station? Or going through my clothes when I wasn't home?
Stop lying! He wouldn't do that. He's successful. He works at a flooring company. He showed me his business card.
I knew you would try to steal him. That's just what you do. You can't help yourself when it comes to stealing my boyfriends. I was counting on it. I just didn't expect you to actually marry him right away. That was a surprise bonus.
So you introduced him knowing I would steal him? That's... You're lying. This is just revenge. Because I'm better than you. More attractive, more interesting.
Of course. I knew if I introduced anyone as my boyfriend or fiancé, you'd desperately try to steal them. I was hoping you would steal him. Did you really think I would introduce my actual precious fiancé to someone who's stolen my boyfriends before? I'm not that naive anymore.
Then what about his job? His success? His money? He told me everything!
Did you actually verify any of that? Or did you just believe whatever he said? because you wanted it to be true.
So Sean really isn't your fiancé? You're just making this up? To make me look bad?
But this worked out well, didn't it? I heard you were struggling with dating and looking to get married. Now you found someone. Someone who will absolutely never leave you. He's very, devoted.
Wait a minute. If Sean isn't your fiancé and isn't rich, who are you marrying then? You were at the bridal shop. He told me he saw you.
I already married my actual fiancé. He's a sales director at a major international firm. We had our wedding last weekend. It was beautiful. Small, intimate ceremony. Just close friends and family. People we actually trust.
What? Already had it? Then what about the wedding venue reservation? The one tonight? Under the cherry blossoms?
That was just Sean's delusional stalker behavior. He booked it on his own. He's been planning our wedding for months, without my knowledge or consent. So I don't care at all if you stole him. In fact, you did me a huge favor.
What's going on? So Michelle is already married to someone else? And I've been tricked into marrying your stalker? This can't be happening! You're lying. This is just a joke.
But hey, if you fell in love and got married, that's good, right? You should be thanking me. Now you have someone who will follow you everywhere. Watch your every move. Send you endless love letters. Build shrines to you. Isn't that romantic?
This is ridiculous. I only believed you because you said he was rich. I don't know anything about Sean. How could you do this to me?
Wow, you really married someone without knowing anything about them? That's pretty shocking. Didn't even Google him or check his employment? You just married a complete stranger? Because you thought he was my rich fiancé?
I'm the one who should be shocked. I only trusted him because I thought you had chosen him. You set me up. This is cruel.
Like I would ever choose Sean. He was a temp at my company who got fired for stalking me. He's still unemployed and continuing his stalking behavior. I've been trying to get a restraining order. But now, well, I guess that won't be necessary. Since you married him and all.
What? Unemployed? But he showed me his card. His office.
Well, maybe he found a job, but last I knew, he was unemployed. Too busy planning our wedding to work. And following me around. But hey, now he can follow you instead.
This is unbelievable. You planned this. You trapped me.
I think it's pretty incredible that you'd marry someone you barely know. Just because you thought he was rich. And because you thought he was mine. That's some serious issues you should work on. Maybe in therapy?
That's because you set me up. You knew I would do this. This is your fault.
I never told you to steal him or marry him. How is this my fault? I just introduced you to someone. Everything else was your choice.
But you knew I would try to steal him. So it is your fault. You have to help me fix this. We need to get the marriage annulled.
You're responsible for your own final decisions. Don't try to blame this on me. Don't make your reckless actions my responsibility. You chose to steal someone else's fiancé. You chose to marry a stranger. Those are your choices. Live with them.
What's with that attitude? After everything we've been through, you have to help me. We're friends.
Well, I already had my actual fiancé and our wedding is done, so nothing you say matters to me anymore. Congratulations on both of us getting married. I was pretty stressed when my stalker had a meltdown about my wedding and started making delusional wedding plans, but I'm glad everything worked out. For both of us. You got married, and I'm free of my stalker. Win-win.
Nothing has worked out. Are you saying I married some unemployed stalker? Like, I thought I was stealing your wedding, but you already had yours?
How is this possible? This has to be a joke. Well, it is what it is. What else do you want me to say? I can't give you the response you're hoping for. I didn't expect you to have already filed the marriage registration, though. That was impressive. Best wishes with Sean. I'm sure you'll make each other very happy. He's very attentive, very devoted, never gives up. Perfect for you, really.
I just asked him, and he really is unemployed. He just showed me his shrine to you, with hundreds of photos and stolen items. What do I do? I'm supposed to pay for the wedding costs, too. This makes no sense. Help me.
You should have thought this through properly. It's your responsibility now, and you're not even my friend anymore. I'm blocking you, so please don't contact me again. Enjoy your marriage.
Blocking me? What are you talking about? We're childhood friends. You can't do this. I need help. He's talking about moving in with my parents and having 10 kids. Michelle, please.
We just happened to grow up in the same area. That's all it ever was. Goodbye, homewrecker. Enjoy your life with your unemployed stalker husband. I'm sure you'll be very happy together. He never gives up on what he wants. Never, ever gives up. In the end, Lisa was trapped in the marriage since she had already filed the registration. She regrets ever getting married, but she has no one to blame but herself. For the first time, Lisa realized how foolish she had been, but it was too late. Now, she has to work to support herself while living under the control of her clingy, unemployed husband. Meanwhile, Michelle is happily married and building a wonderful life with her actual husband. She has no intention of ever contacting Lisa again. Hey, Michelle, I need you to pick me up. I just got back from driving you around yesterday. So what? You're my daughter-in-law. That's what you're supposed to do. I've been your driver every day this week. I have a doctor's appointment today. Cancel it. Karen, we talked about this. I'm 9 months pregnant. I can't keep being your chauffeur. Don't be dramatic. Pregnancy isn't a disease. I need to rest. The doctor specifically said to avoid long drives. Your doctor doesn't know what she's talking about. My friend's daughter worked until the day she gave birth. You're just lazy. Maybe stop treating your pregnant daughter-in-law like an Uber driver? How dare you compare yourself to a taxi service? I gave you my son. The least you can do is help your family when they need it. Family helps each other. They don't make unreasonable demands. You're my daughter-in-law. You should be able to handle at least this much. Want me to have Tom divorce you? We're not getting divorced. I'm literally about to give birth. Divorce isn't even on the table. Everything's on the table when you're this disrespectful. I raised Tom. I know what's best for him.
Please stop making these ridiculous threats. You can't force us to divorce.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
You heard me. These threats need to stop.
A daughter-in-law's only job is to do what I say. You've got some nerve talking back to me.
I have many jobs. Being your personal driver isn't one of them.
You're a million years too early to be giving me attitude.
We'll both be dead in a million years. Maybe try thinking rationally for once.
You're becoming more disrespectful by the day. What happened to the sweet girl who married my son?
She's still here, just with boundaries, which you keep trying to cross.
Boundaries? What boundaries? Family doesn't have boundaries.
Everyone has boundaries, even family. Especially family.
You're such an unlikable woman. This is why I told Tom not to marry you.
Yet here we are, 3 years later, with your grandchild on the way.
Keep this attitude up and you'll regret it. Just come get me.
Where are you even going that's so important?
That's none of your business. You're my 24/7 personal taxi service, so get moving.
I'm not your taxi service. I'm your daughter-in-law who's about to give birth to your grandchild.
Same thing. Family serves family.
Fine, I'll come. But seriously, this needs to stop.
Nothing needs to stop. Everything is fine as it is.
I could go into labor any day now. I really shouldn't be driving long distances.
That's not my problem. Stop being so selfish.
Do you even know what selfish means?
Don't you dare lecture me about words. I was using that word before you were born.
Because of what you're doing right now? That's the definition of selfishness.
You're so annoying. Just shut up and come get me. You're just a daughter-in-law.
Speaking of which, how's Bob doing?
What? Why are you changing the subject?
I heard he's not feeling well.
Whatever. He's not great. But that's not my problem. I don't care.
You don't care about your own husband? The father of your child?
Stop trying to guilt-trip me. It won't work.
That's your husband we're talking about. Tom's been worried. He was planning to check on him later.
Tom worries too much. Like his father. Always overthinking everything. Just come get me already. I have plans for afternoon tea.
With who?
None of your business. Just drive.
Fine. But at least try spending more time at home.
Don't tell me what to do. You don't know anything about marriage.
I know enough to care about my spouse.
What's that supposed to mean?
Figure it out. Also, I can't keep being your chauffeur.
You're so noisy with all your complaints. Just come get me.
Have you considered taking a taxi? Or asking one of your friends?
Absolutely not. What would people think?
That you respect your pregnant daughter-in-law?
I don't need a lowly daughter-in-law telling me what to do.
Funny, because I don't need a mother-in-law who treats me like her personal chauffeur telling me what to do either.
Your generation is so disrespectful. When I was young, we knew our place.
Times change. Maybe try changing with them?
Stop talking back and get here in 5 minutes if you don't want a divorce.
Love how you keep threatening me with a divorce that's never going to happen.
You're so confident. But you don't know my son like I do. I know him better than you think. Let me tell you something. Getting you two divorced would be easy. All I have to do is make up a few stories. Are you seriously threatening to lie about me? To your own son? If that's what it takes to teach you respect. Make up stories? You really want to force a divorce that badly? You're heartless. Your grandchild is about to be born, and this is how you act? Don't bring my grandchild into this. This is between us. Everything is connected. Your actions affect everyone. Almost there. You better not be lying about coming. Unlike some people, I don't lie. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Just speaking generally. I'm heading out now. Just remember, this is the last time I'm letting you use me like this. We'll see about that. You always say that. I mean it this time. You meant it last time, too. And the time before that. Things change. People change. Sometimes they have to. Just hurry up. I don't need your philosophy. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Make it 5. I don't like waiting. Physics doesn't care what you like. It's a 10-minute drive. Your attitude is getting worse by the day. Tom needs to discipline you better. This isn't the 1950s. Tom doesn't discipline me. We're partners. That's the problem with young people today. No respect for tradition. Some traditions deserve respect. Others need to die. Just like your chances of staying in this family if you don't hurry up. You know what? Keep threatening. It'll only make you look worse. To who? No one else is reading these messages. You'd be surprised what Tom sees. What the whole family sees. Are you threatening me now? Nope, just stating facts. Unlike your divorce threats. 4 minutes left. Tick-tock. Already on my way, despite my better judgment. Good. Maybe you can learn after all. Oh, I'm learning all right. Learning a lot about you. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Well, think quietly and drive faster. Sure. Anything else, Your Majesty? Don't get smart with me. Just drive. Almost there. Try to contain your excitement. Finally! And wipe that sarcasm off your face. I can hear it in your messages. Pulling up now. Remember, last time. We'll discuss that later. Just park properly this time. Always do. Unlike some people's behavior. What behavior? Nothing. Let's just get this over with.
I'm worried about Dad. His blood pressure readings aren't good.
Have you talked to your mom about it?
She won't listen. Mom's not taking care of him at all.
I noticed. She's barely home anymore.
Did she make you drive her around again?
Yes, she just got back, actually. She threatened divorce again.
I'm so sorry about that. She's getting worse.
It's not your fault. How's your dad doing today?
Had to help him with his medication this morning. Mom wasn't there again.
Where was she?
Said she was at yoga, but the yoga studio was closed today. I checked.
That's concerning.
I know. Something's not right. Well, thanks for driving Mom around, Michelle.
No problem, but I'm done after this. I am 9 months pregnant after all.
You shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. I feel terrible about this.
Don't. Your mom's actions aren't your responsibility.
But you're my responsibility. You and the baby.
We're a team, remember? Not a hierarchy.
You're right. Still, this needs to stop.
I agree. How's work today?
Busy, but I'm more concerned about Dad. That's totally fine about the driving. I'll talk to her about it.
Good luck with that conversation. She doesn't listen to me at all.
She doesn't really listen to anyone anymore. About Dad, though, I'm thinking of staying at their place this weekend.
Really? The whole weekend?
That's okay with you? It's only a 10-minute drive, so I can get back quickly if anything happens.
Of course it's okay. Your dad needs help.
Thanks for understanding. Mom's been acting strange lately.
Strange how?
Secretive. Always on her phone, disappearing for hours.
That works. Want me to help?
No way. Mom will just try to make you do everything.
I don't mind helping your dad.
Plus, I'm worried about your health.
I feel fine though, just tired of your mom's demands.
I get it. But yeah, the big belly does make things a bit harder.
True, getting in and out of the car is becoming an adventure.
See? Don't worry about it. I'll handle Dad's care.
Has he seen his doctor recently?
Mom was supposed to take him last week, but she forgot.
Forgot? Really?
Yeah, I had to reschedule. He's going next Tuesday.
What about Saturday?
I need to drop something off at a client's place in the morning.
But you're free after that?
Yeah, I'll head over to check on Dad. You can come if you want, but don't push yourself.
Is your mom going to be there?
Probably not. She's been going out a lot lately.
Any idea where?
She claims it's her women's group, but Mrs. Chen from next door says they haven't met in months.
That's odd. She told me she was at their meeting yesterday.
See what I mean? Something's not adding up.
Okay, let me think about coming over.
No pressure. Dad would love to see you, though. He keeps asking about the baby.
He's sweet. Unlike some people.
Mom's been threatening you with divorce, right? Don't worry about that.
You know about that?
Mom's not exactly subtle. I'm not divorcing you unless you want it.
I'm not planning on asking for one either. At least not right now.
Not right now. That's so you.
Just joking. But your mom's really pushing it.
I know. I've seen the messages she sends you.
You have?
She accidentally sent some to our family group chat. Dad saw them too.
Oh no.
He was pretty upset. Said Mom's changed a lot lately.
How long has this been going on?
The past few months, ever since she started her new hobby.
What new hobby?
She won't say, just disappears for hours. Dad's really worried.
Anyway.
Yeah, don't stress about Mom's threats. We're in this together.
I know. I trust you.
Good. That's all that matters.
Don't worry. I can handle saying no.
You shouldn't have to handle anything right now except growing our baby.
Speaking of which, your mom knows I have a checkup tomorrow, right?
I told her 3 times. She still keeps demanding rides.
Of course she does.
I'll talk to her again. Maybe she'll listen this time.
Doubt it. But thanks for trying.
Dad mentioned something else. About Mom's spending?
What about it?
Large withdrawals from their joint account. He's worried.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't, but I can't prove anything.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Sometimes we have to think about uncomfortable things.
Yeah. I just hope I'm wrong.
About?
Nothing specific, just a feeling.
Those feelings are usually right.
Unfortunately. Anyway, I should get back to work.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too. Take care of yourself and ignore Mom's demands.
Got it. I'll do that.
Text me if you need anything. I mean it.
I will.
And Michelle,
Yes?
thanks for being patient with all this. I know it's not easy.
Family isn't always easy. But we'll figure it out.
Yes, we will. Together.
Together. Now get back to work.
Yes, ma'am. Call me after your checkup tomorrow.
Of course. Bye for now.
Bye. And remember, no more driving Mom around.
Promise. Unless she literally threatens my life.
Not funny. But I get it.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Take care. I'll see you tonight.
See you then. Good luck with your meetings. Come get me right now. Oh. I'm going on a trip today. So come immediately. Wait, what trip? This is the first I'm hearing about this. I don't need to tell you everything. Just come get me. Don't get cocky just because you're pregnant. Well, are you coming? What do you mean you're going on a trip? Tom's supposed to check on Bob today. Oh, right. He did say something about that. But I have plans. Plans more important than your husband's health? Don't start with me. Bob's been sleeping a lot lately. He's fine. That's exactly why Tom's worried. If Tom's there, I can leave without worrying. It works out perfectly. Perfect for who exactly? For everyone. Stop questioning everything I do. So you're going away for the weekend? Ask Tom to drive you. He's busy. You're not. I'm done being your chauffeur. I'm 9 months pregnant and don't want to leave the house. What nonsense are you talking about? Pregnancy isn't a disability. No, but it's a valid reason to not be your personal driver. I'll miss my bus if you don't come get me. I want to start my trip early. There's this amazing new invention called a taxi. You should try it sometime. Don't be smart with me. Tom's not here yet, is he? Isn't he out right now? He's working until noon, like he always does on Saturdays. Then you're the only one who can do this. It's just a 20-minute drive. You can handle that. Where are you even going? That's not your business. Just drive. It becomes my business when you demand I take you there. You're so nosy. Just like your mother. Leave my mother out of this. At least she takes care of her family. What's that supposed to mean? You know exactly what it means. Bob needs you here. He has Tom. And you. We're not his wife. You are. Are you going to lecture me all day? Or are you going to drive? If I do this, will you promise it's really the last time? If you promise, I'll come. Yes, yes. If you insist, fine. Now come quickly. I want to hear you actually say it. Promise this is the last time. Fine, I promise. Happy now? We'll see if you keep your word. Just hurry up. But pick me up from the station in 2 days. That'll be the end of it. You just said this would be the last time. The last time for this trip includes the return ride. Obviously. There's nothing obvious about changing the terms after making a promise. Don't be so rigid. Family helps family. You really never learn, do you? Fine. But this is really the last time. Yes, yes. You keep saying that. Because you keep breaking your promises. Promises are flexible, like family should be. No, they're not. That's why they're called promises. You're so difficult. Just like your father-in-law. Is that why you're abandoning him? I'm taking a short trip. Well, he's sick. Without telling anyone where you're going. I told you I'm going on a trip. That's enough information. Does Bob know where you're going? He doesn't need to know everything. Stop interrogating me. I'm not interrogating. I'm asking normal questions. Well, stop it. Just come get me. Send me the address. I'll guide you once you're here. That's not how this works. I need to know where I'm going. Fine. Happy now? This is nowhere near the bus station. So, just come here. This is in the opposite direction. You said you were catching a bus. Plans change. Stop asking questions. This is getting suspicious. Nothing suspicious. You're just paranoid. If there's nothing suspicious, why can't you tell me what's going on? Because it's none of your business. Are you coming or not? Give me 20 minutes. Make it 10. Physics doesn't work that way. 20 minutes. You're so stubborn. Fine. 20 minutes. And this really is the last time. I mean it. We'll see about that. Just hurry up. You know, one day you're going to regret treating people this way. Stop with the prophecies. Just drive. On my way. But I'm driving exactly the speed limit. You're doing this on purpose. No, I'm being safe. Like a responsible adult. Just get here. I have someone waiting. Someone? Who? A friend. Stop asking questions. A friend you're meeting at a random location? Instead of taking care of your sick husband? Mind your own business. Just drive. Everything about this feels wrong. Your attitude is what's wrong. Hurry up. Almost there, but I'm not forgetting this. Forget what? There's nothing to forget. We'll see about that. Pulling up now. Finally. Now leave quickly. I'll text when I need pickup. Remember, this is the last time. I mean it. Whatever you say. Now go. Good luck with your trip. Just go. And don't tell Tom about this location. Interesting request. Very interesting. Answer your phone. Karen, this is important. Everyone's trying to reach you, but your phone's off. This isn't the time to ignore messages. Please respond immediately. What are you doing? Your family needs you right now. Why are there so many calls? I was avoiding looking at my phone during the trip. It would be rude to the person I'm with. Are you serious right now? Have you even checked your voicemail? No, why should I? So, are you coming to get me? Are you kidding me? Haven't you read any of the other messages? Just come pick me up first. You promised to pick me up. We can talk about whatever it is after. Check your messages. Now. This isn't about rides anymore. You're being dramatic again. Just come get me. Haven't you even seen Tom's messages? Or the missed calls from the hospital? Hospital? What hospital? So you finally noticed that word. Check your messages. I'll look at them later. Just hurry up. I'm tired and want to get home to rest. Your husband is dead and you're talking about being tired? What? Stop joking around. This isn't a joke. Bob had a stroke while you were off on your trip. The least you can do is pick me up. Stop complaining and come get me. You're really done for now. You still don't get it, do you? What are you talking about? A pregnant woman like you is only worth respecting. Get here in 5 minutes or I'll make sure you get divorced. I'll be coming in a hearse. Huh? What do you mean? Exactly what I said. I don't understand. What's happening? You'll be shocked when you see the car, but maybe check your other messages first. That might help you understand. Stop being cryptic. Just tell me what's going on. Read the messages. All of them. Wait. My husband is dead? A hearse? You can't mean. That's exactly what I mean. That's why everyone was calling. For hours. This isn't possible. He was fine when I left. What were you doing with your phone off for 2 whole days? Where were you really? That's not important right now. Tell me what happened. Now you want to know? After ignoring everyone for 2 days? What's going on? My husband can't be dead. This can't be happening. It's happening, all right. Bob collapsed right after I dropped you off. No, this isn't real. Tom found him when he went to check around noon, like he told you he would. Remember? I need to get home. Now! He had a stroke and passed while you were gone. While your phone was conveniently off. Stop saying it like that. This can't be true. I can't believe this. Maybe if you'd been home, instead of wherever you were. Don't. Just don't. Come get me right now. This isn't a time for your attitude. That's not what I mean. Just come in your car. I need to go straight to the funeral home. That's what I said I'm doing. With a hearse. I can't wait. I'll take a taxi. Where's the funeral? Don't bother coming. What? Why? This is my husband's funeral. How can I not come? This is ridiculous.
The only thing ridiculous here is your brain, you old hag.
How dare you speak to me like that? This is my husband we're talking about.
Now you remember he's your husband? After abandoning him? After ignoring everyone's calls?
I didn't abandon anyone. I was just taking a short trip.
With your phone off, with a friend. While your husband was dying.
Stop it! Just tell me where the funeral is.
The family knows everything now. They all know where you really were. And everyone's furious.
You didn't tell them, did you?
I didn't have to. Your actions spoke louder than any words could.
What do you mean? What did you say to them?
I didn't tell them anything extra. I just told Tom what I knew. The extra stuff was all your doing.
You had no right. This is my family.
Was your family. Things have changed.
You didn't have to say anything. I just wanted to have a little fun. What's wrong with taking a trip once in a while?
While your husband was dying? That kind of fun?
He wasn't dying when I left. He was just tired.
Yeah, running off with your affair partner while your husband was sick, using his money, no less. You're a real piece of work.
What? What did you say?
You heard me. We know about your affair. All of it.
I don't know what you're talking about. These are horrible accusations.
Save it. Bob knew too. Tom talked to a lawyer.
A lawyer? What lawyer?
The one handling Bob's estate. And your divorce papers.
Divorce papers? What divorce papers?
Bob was gathering evidence for divorce. Found all your secret messages. The hotel receipts. Everything.
He wouldn't. He couldn't.
He did. He was just waiting for the right time.
You're lying. Bob would never do that to me.
Like you would never cheat on him? Based on that, we're cutting ties with you two, and you won't be getting any inheritance.
What? There's no way I won't get an inheritance. I'm his wife.
Were his wife.
You're just a daughter-in-law. Who do you think you are?
Just a daughter-in-law who doesn't betray her husband. Unlike some people.
You don't understand anything. Marriage is complicated.
Is that what you tell yourself? To justify what you did?
Only I understand these things. You're too young to understand.
I understand loyalty. I understand commitment. I understand not abandoning family.
Stop acting so self-righteous. You have no idea what my marriage was like.
You're right about that. I really don't understand you at all.
Bob and I had problems. Things weren't perfect.
And that justifies cheating? Using his money for your affair? Abandoning him while he was sick?
I didn't know he was that sick. How was I supposed to know?
Maybe if you'd been home. Instead of in some hotel.
Stop it! Just stop!
Bob must have had a painful end, knowing his wife betrayed him. That's all on you.
You don't know anything. You weren't there.
Neither were you. That's the point.
You don't have to be so harsh. Please, just tell me where the funeral is.
I told you, I'm sending a limo. Though I can't predict how you'll be treated once you're in it.
Can't we discuss this? Work something out? There's nothing to discuss. The evidence is clear.
This is the worst. The whole family knows.
Every single one. Your sister. Your brothers. Everyone.
What am I supposed to do now that he's gone? How am I supposed to live?
Maybe you should have thought about that before. Before the affair. Before abandoning your sick husband.
I need help. I can't do this alone.
Not my problem, you old witch.
What? Are you talking to me?
Who else would I be talking to? You're just getting what you deserve for neglecting your family and only thinking about yourself.
But I'm family. You can't abandon me.
Watch us. You'll probably suffer as much as Bob did. We're cutting ties with you. Don't bother trying to rely on us.
You're abandoning me after everything I've done for this family.
Done for this family? Like cheating on your husband? Like threatening your daughter-in-law? Like abandoning your sick spouse?
I can't survive financially. The house, the bills.
Should have thought about that before spending all that money on hotels. On your friend.
Those were just mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes.
Not everyone betrays their dying spouse. That's a special kind of mistake.
Like this. Please. I'm begging you.
That's your problem, isn't it? You threatened to make us divorce, but it looks like you're the one getting dumped. My condolences. Good luck with your lonely retirement.
Please, don't do this. I'll change. I promise.
Like all your other promises? Goodbye, Karen. In the end, Karen wasn't allowed to attend the funeral. She was dropped off at the edge of town in the hearse and told never to return. She fell into despair. Michelle and Tom, along with Bob's relatives, all cut ties with her completely. Karen now lives in poverty, struggling to make ends meet. She spends her days alone. Anxious about how she'll manage her retirement. It's sad, but she brought it on herself.